Was the win at Fulham the perfect preparation ahead of the FA Cup final?
It was an important win in the league programme. I don't know if it was of any bearing on the FA Cup, but it was a great victory to have leading up into the game. But more importantly, a good performance for the players, and they were totally focused on getting those league points to keep us fifth.
How much pride and satisfaction can you take in a fifth place finish?
Well, we can, of course we can, because to finish in the top 10 in the Premier League's a big thing. If you look at the people who are trying to get there and the teams who didn't make it there, so notwithstanding that, to finish fifth, I think it's a great effort, a great achievement by the players. 2 years in a row now to be there. We'd like to try if we could and get into the top four, but you see the difficulty in that. So the next best place is to finish fifth, and we've done that.
Do you find it more remarkable this year, bearing in mind that at times your resources were so depleted?
Well, that was part of it, but in the same way it also galvanised us as well, and kept us really strong throughout, and everybody who came in done a great job. So we did have the injuries, and there were big players to miss at key times in the season, but the players who've come in, the youngsters, the other players within the squad have come in and done a great job.
So now your league games are over. How are things looking injury-wise?
I think everything's okay. I think we had a couple of scares from the Fulham game, but I think most of them will be okay, and I would expect me to go into the cup final with a fully fit squad.
I know there's the old fear about players getting injured in the interim between Cup semi-final and FA Cup final, but I think the consensus is that you played without fear throughout.
Well, the important thing was to win the next game and try and do well in the league. You couldn't go through the league games and not win them and then expect to turn up in the final and suddenly turn it on. I don't think you can do that in football. And for us to win the games, we had to play our best players. We had to get our team out, as many of them as we could, and we've done so. But what it's done is it's got them all in physically good condition. But I think mentally as well, they're getting into it ready. They're sometimes resting and sort of rotating players doesn't always help. I think sometimes actually the regular football's as good for them as anything.